everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brittany and I am on a mission to hit 3,000 subscribers. So make sure you click that button below. I would appreciate it. So I have been quite busy these last few days. I've actually had quite a bit of returning customers, so I'm trying not to film repetitive things, but the problem is I've legitimately have gotten, there's a bug on my lens. Of course, why not, right? It's like a little fly. Anyways, I have gotten 3 repetitive clients orders back to back to back. One of them being this little cutie. I actually did a full video on it. Well, an old video, but I just got an order of 12. She was referred to me by the last 2 clients that I ended up doing. I actually had it's gonna be going up. A client by the name of Brittany. His mom has been keeping me quite busy with constantly dropping off orders, so that has been keeping me busy. But what I'm going to be working on today is actually the lawyer's office. The lawyer office is the one where I said it had the funny like images on the t-shirts, the polos, and one person said it was inappropriate, but it was hysterical and I absolutely loved them. But today she's actually providing me their work t-shirts and they're all on the floor because I had to give her a call. We have a stack of grays to go over the colors that she was wanting to add for the logo. So I just did my little normal sticker here. All these are going to be black. And then I got a little stack right here of the girl shirts, and these are all gonna be light gray. So I had a lot of things to work on. That was kind of crinkly and loud, I'm really sorry. I also, because of these like little t-shirts here and also here, I ended up going to Mighty Hoop. I'm so excited about this, guys. I ended up picking up a I think this is like the 4.25 hoop, like tiny little guy. I just got this in the mail legitimately today. So excited about it. Just to kind of give you an idea on size, like here's your 5 and here's your 4.2. So there's your size difference. I am going to absolutely love this thing, especially when it comes to like doing all of these, because I was tired of using the hoops that come with my RICOMA, if you could only imagine. And then another one that I ended up picking up while I was on there as well is because we're heading into sweater weather. I feel like I'm totally botching that. I ended up picking up the like sleeve arm, the sleeve one, this one. So I had a couple different options to select from, to be honest with you. But I really wanted the one where I can stick it into the machine this way, because they have this one as well, but it goes into the machine more like this. But in my mind, I was thinking like if I did anything on the sleeve or even like on a pant leg or something like that. This is the 4.25 by 13 Mighty Hoop. So I really did like this. Even if you did like a chest, but you did like a really thin one, you're not gonna be wasting nearly as much backing as maybe you would. What one is this? I think this one is my 13 by, what is this one? You would think I would remember, I don't. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, it's my 8 by 13. So here's your 8 by 13, just to give you an idea. And let me grab this. Ooh. And then this is your 2.4 by 13. So kind of gives you an idea of size difference. Because I'm doing, see, so it's the same length, it's just shorter. So you're not gonna be wasting nearly as much fabric depending on what you're doing. So I really wanted to pick that one up. Absolutely love that. Hopefully you just appreciated that little update I've done. I'm gonna go ahead, jump right into the orders, and we're just gonna get rolling. I am gonna be using my Hoop Master left chest or right chest adapter. Absolutely love this thing so we can bang out those products. I've done full reviews on this and I absolutely love it. I've mentioned it multiple times. It is an investment piece. What I would highly recommend doing is if you get a customer who has a big order, take all your profit, put it right into purchasing this thing, because all it's gonna do is it's gonna help improve your business, and it's actually gonna help with more left chest. If you notice, I do a lot of left chest logos because I have a lot of companies who will reach out to me for small orders, and small orders is personally what I personally like, since again, I don't do this full time. It does make it a little bit easier for me rather than doing a large quantity of orders. But I digress. That's my little spiel. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the video. I appreciate you sticking around. Thanks so much. And I think I'm gonna start with the pinks first because the pink order is smaller and I might be able to get that done today. It's 6:36 p.m. and I think I have like 4 shirts that I'm, 4 shirts. So hopefully I can run all that tonight and then tomorrow we'll finish it off, hopefully. So the really cool thing is I've actually been able to use these, it's like 6.5 by 6.5 pre-cut squares, especially with those like smaller images. But with my 5 by 5, I do have to use what is, I believe these are 8 by 8. So just keep that in mind when you guys are buying like pre-made backings and stuff like that. That was probably my biggest mistake, was when I ordered from Madeira. I didn't realize that you were like supposed to order basically a size up from the hoop in which you were using. I need to order more from, oh, this is kind of nice, but it's a little stretchy. And when they are stretchy, I do double the backing up because it helps with the stability and it won't like shake. Because you have to remember, when these are on the embroidery machines, there's a lot of vibration going on. So that can obviously mess with your images, and we don't need that negativity up in here. So let's just double back her. Okay, and then I had mentioned that we need to make sure that the logo does sit a little bit lower on the left chest, because if it sits too high and people start unbuttoning it, we don't want it to be covered. So we've already gone ahead, and look how easy that was. Like, she was quick. All right, so I'm actually just gonna go ahead and clean this real quick since we are working with light colors. I've mentioned this multiple times, but basically when you do grease your machine and it's going back and forth, you can end up with like this residue, if you guys see that. And I will be honest, you will get that on your products. So that is never fun. Now granted, it does come out fairly easy. All you gotta do is rub shout on it and then just let it kind of soak. And if you kind of scrub the fabrics together, they'll actually just come out. So thank God it does not take a miracle to get that out, but it is still something to know. For her, okay, good. I do already have the logo on the machine. What's her company's name now? Okay, here it is. And we're gonna do my C hoop on this one. I have mentioned before, I either do my C or my D hoop with my RICOMA. And then we're doing straight up light gray. So that's 9, 10. She's 10, let's frame her out. We do stick our hand underneath. In case you're curious why I do this, is that when you're hooking your product into your machine, you wanna make sure that the back half of the shirt did not get stuck when you were sliding it in. So you always wanna take your hand, I'm trying to like look at it so you can see it, because, okay, I'll just lower you guys. But basically here, you just wanna make sure that it's open and that you can see in here. So that's when you'll see my hand kind of go in and I can feel underneath it where I'm feeling the back of the backing. I feel like I'm kind of repeating myself, but I feel the backing, so therefore I know nothing is stuck in the way. I've already traced it out, it looks good. Speed is at 750. We're gonna go. All right, awesome. First shirt came out great. Super proud of my machine. I actually really like that color because she wasn't sure, but looks really good on that. And then while that was embroidering, I went ahead, hooped my next one. Let's go ahead and trace her on out. Okay. honest, we're actually grooving through here. This is already my third shirt. My fourth one right here. I actually also realized that I was running low on my backing. So I just went ahead and ordered the same one as I do have linked below. I always have a link below, but I actually ordered a quantity of 2. So I'll have 200 of the 2.8 ounce cutaway backing, because I do like the pre-cut ones for left chest. So I probably will do this shirt and one more shirt, and then I run out of backing completely. So I was correct. I did only have backing left for one more shirt, which actually I still have to do. I was thinking that I was just looking at my final shirt. I'm not. This one, just fine. But that means that I at least got all the pinks done tonight, which is nice. Now we are finally on the last shirt for the night. I'm trying to look for my tweezers. There's just some thread. Ooh. I want it to snip off, so that looks really good. I'm happy with it. Now technically, I was just thinking about it. I do have black backing that's 8x8 that I could end up using on the gray shirts. I don't know why. I like the black. I just prefer to use them on like a black shirt, if that makes sense. So it doesn't matter. I've already gone ahead. I've ordered it. There's no rush for this to be completed. I just have to go ahead and cut that out. But what I was going to do, since the machine will be sitting overnight and it's still 7:22, so honestly, I did those shirts in just under an hour. I think I started at 6:30 something. I don't remember exactly, but I want to go ahead and just oil up the machine just to, like I said, it'll sit overnight. It's really good for it. You technically want to do this after every like so many hours. And basically what I'm doing, is kind of doing like the quick version of it. I do have a full video, I believe, of me actually lubing up my entire machine. I'm just doing like the quick version, which is basically putting oil in these like red dots, and then I just put oil right here in my bobbin house. You can actually put it back here, so I'll probably do that as well. I know you can't really see it, but this dot back here, I could put oil in, but I did already put it in here. All right, I will see you guys back probably. I don't think I have any plans on Friday. I have a pretty boring life, so I might end up just picking up the order on Friday once my threading comes in. So I might see you Friday. We'll see. I was just doing, you know, my swap in, swap out my shirts. I was like, oh, I'm almost done. And then I looked in the bag and realized that I'm not almost done. I do have this gray shirt. Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm all over the place. This gray shirt I still have to do. I have one still right back here. I'm just gonna frame this out. I won't start it yet because it gets so loud. Okay, cool. As you guys just saw me, I just took this one off, so we have that one done. I'm gonna stick this here so I don't lose it. I have one more gray. Then I was going through the bag and I realized she has this sweater, but this is a Lululemon sweater, and if you guys can see on here, there's a lot of like stitching and stuff like that. So we were gonna gear away from it just because of the cost. And I was like, I'm not taking any responsibility if something happens to this. So instead of doing the full company name, because I just mentioned to do, I think it's Embrick is what I said, but she said that this person who owns this sweater, that's not their last name, so it wouldn't make sense. So instead, we're actually just gonna do an E on here. So we're gonna do an E on white. And then I realized too, we have 2 pink shirts because she originally bought these and I guess she didn't realize that they were different color. These are purple. The other ones, as you guys recall, were pink. I'm just gonna try to pull them out, but pink. So you can definitely tell there is a shade difference. And originally I was like, did you want to just return them for where you bought them? But she was like, she ended up calling me back and she said no, so she wants me to embroider on them. So I think with these, I'm actually just gonna do black because we suggested light gray, but I think just because of the lilac color in it, it's not gonna like stand out nearly as much as it did with the pink. So we went from having 1 shirt to 3 shirts and a sweater. But I still have to make the logo for this one. Technically, all that I'm gonna do is just remove everything, do an E, make it a little bit bigger. So I don't have to send anything off to my digitizer, which is cool. So yeah, so that's kind of what I have left. Let me just organize my life. Let's press go, and let's hoop, and let's just continue this. All right, so I'm excited about that. I've gone ahead, I completed all the grays. I did the 2 purples, which I didn't realize that they were men's shirts. So I'm glad we went with the black because it's gonna look a lot better when a guy is wearing that. And then of course I have my pinks over here. At this point, I am going to now do the sweater. And so I figured I'll just do like a real close up. But again, here's the sweater. We're gonna do, why am I like losing my ever loving mind? We're doing left chest. And I'm actually going to, for the first time, use my 4x2, it's 4.25 Mighty Hoop. This is, I believe, the smallest one that they have. And I specifically bought this because as you guys saw, I posted a video about doing a bunch of baby onesie things. And I was tired of using my hoops that came with the RICOMA machine. So I bought the smallest one that they had. Also, too, the cool thing about this, love this, guys. Oh my God. Oh, she was loud. She was loud. Ooh, sorry. I actually get to use my smaller, oh, it is this one. This is the 6.5 by 6.5. So I'm gonna go ahead and just double this up. So I can actually use these smaller ones in case you guys are curious on the size difference. There you go. This is your 8, this is your 6.5. So this will work with your 5x5 hoop. This will work with that 4.25. So technically, if you have a RICOMA, this will work with your A and B hoop. That's another way to look at it too. So let's stay organized. Let's put you back here. Let's come on in. So since my physical machine here does not work with the smaller hoop, we're just gonna eyeball, guys. That's what we are going to do. And let's unzip it. I did do the double on my backing. I've done it for every single one of their shirts so far, so why change it up? And as you guys see, this backing fits perfect with those hoops, or with this hoop, I should say. So I'm just gonna ever so slightly take my time. I am gonna try to use the little dip right here as my center guide. And again, if we have to press it and take it off multiple times, it is fine. I know a lot of people worry about it being crooked. It's honestly, it's so much different in person than it is on actual camera. So do keep that into consideration. But I just have no choice. I'm gonna try my best to, I don't even know if you can see it, but I'm trying to go in between these 2 lines. So that is what we're looking like. So I would really like the E to go here. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So as as you just witnessed, I did pick the A hoop. I also did do white. I'm losing my mind. Oh, I was gonna say, I basically did I think it's like an inch. I think I did an inch. So I know I don't have a laser, but I at least want to show you where it's tracing. And then if I hit the heart, it's gonna do a more fine look. So it looks like the only time it should hit is maybe up here. But let's go ahead. I'm gonna reduce the speed down to 650 because again, it's only 570 stitches, which is like, that's nothing. I feel like I want like a new tripod. I also can't justify a new tripod. Oh my God, love that background. Why is it like blurry too? I think there's a setting on my camera where it says defocus and then clear. You can cancel, switch. I don't know. Okay, you guys just see that embroider? Like, look how good that came out. Like, talk about like perfect location. Love this hoop, by the way. Absolutely love it. It's not like an ideal one you're gonna use often, but it's nice to have it when you need it. We do still need to cut the backing out, but that just looks so good. It's just so simple. Oh my goodness, that looks really good. What you say? Are we straight? Does she look straight? Or am I just holding it crooked? No, I think that's pretty good. Dang. I mean, I probably should have brought it down a little lower just in case she wears it unzippered. That's probably what I should have done. Like if she wore it unzippered a little bit. But to be honest, like I have this in white. Clearly, I am not this tiny, but it's very, very structured, to be honest, like once you have it on. So it probably won't like fly open as much as maybe other sweaters would. But anywho, I digress. All right, so hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I do appreciate it. Make sure you are commenting, subscribing, leave any videos, a recommendation. I'm losing my wording because why not? It's still pretty early in the day. We probably have another order. I'll probably end up running another video, and we just got to get these orders done because we are going to be coming into our more like busy season, which is like Halloween, then you have Thanksgiving, Christmas. A lot of people start to place orders around this time for Christmas gifts, things like that. So hopefully you guys appreciate this video. Please, again, make sure you are subscribing, you are leaving comments down below. I would appreciate it. And thank you so much. Bye guys. Why am I like losing my mind? I don't know what to say anymore. That's rude. Let's just put that.
Have you seen the bucket?
What one?
Orange one.
Yeah, it's in the dog station. He knows where nothing's at, ever. My hair is like tucked into my bra. Oh my God. What am I doing? What am I doing? Is that gross?